Like this project, Dark Side, the project really is a bookmark in my life in a good way. I mean, I still can't believe like looking back on it, like that we did this and that we got it done. And that just, I don't know, I guess it was last week or 2 weeks ago. I'm still getting, this film is still being seen everywhere. And when there is, I know, like that is it. That's what needs to happen. And this is 10 years later. People are hearing about it at conferences. I always know when there's a conference going on because I will get rental thing, but ding, 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 ding. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like there must be somebody's talking about Dark Side. Everybody wants to rent it to watch it. And that's what is so special for me is to know that it's still educating the people that need to be educated about this topic. But
Yes.
on the flip side, it sucks that it's still relevant, that it's still nothing has changed. Like nothing.
Nothing. It's
Not nothing.
amazing.
Right?
It blows my mind. And I made the mistake of assuming when talking to a family member who was pregnant second or third time, and I said, so, how are you doing? She wasn't doing very well. And it never occurred to me that I should have even brought this up when she was in her first trimester, like, please, or even to her partner, please keep an eye, you know, who is your doctor? Are they asking these questions? I just assumed
That things got
that
a little
things had
better.
changed because the film had created a lot of change,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, a
I
lot of
mean,
change, a lot of conversation. Absolutely. I think it created a lot of self advocacy, right? Women, were really empowered to go in and ask the right questions and not feel, shame for feeling those feelings and all of that. I think it did a lot of that. I don't know how much it did for the actual like medical community as far as taking the
yeah,
reins and really putting their foot down in their individual practices and saying, we need to do this. Like, this needs to be the standard of care across the board for all women coming in, not just those that present with tears or have a mental health history, if they're even asking about mental health history, or a high risk pregnancy or whatever it is, that it just needs to be a blanketed, we need to ask. Like, we need to ask
yeah.
these questions.